Good youth in Barry Rum, Barry everything is come shell and come into the rum. Good youth.
Good day, my wonderful friends. It's me again, the great. One more great countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click on another video. Well, more on talk about police killing in Jamaica, and it is not a new subject. And the reason why more on talk about it, I want to know why the police them or the government don't do one simple thing to aid this epidemic. I have said before, I don't mind them killing criminals and cleaning up the country, but there is something sickening about the process in Jamaica, and I'm gonna talk about it.
When I bring me back over here and the handcuff and things, then claim to say them are run down and I was the wrong individual they had. You understand? So they end up went back me here, then said they're searching for someone. Two tools. My son was the people said they have my son right there. Then hold him, search him, and when them search him, them release him.
However, that was the last time he saw his son alive.
They went round the corner, and said he had a shoot him and said he had a gun. So I'm wondering, how comes a person where you just search? Just search a man and tell him stand up here. Them run him down and shoot him, kill him. He's an astronomy patient. He's an astronomy patient. He is very sick. We need justice. You do not know.
But according to the police corporate communications unit, Mr. Walker was killed during a shootout with the police around 11:56 Thursday morning. We were told that a .38 pistol with a 9mm cartridge was also taken from him.
We will be following the process. We will be giving necessary coverage in the area to also ensure public order, public safety, and to also restore normalcy in the lives of people across Jamaica.
Look at that situation, and that situation is always going on in Jamaica. There is always one story from the public, and there's also another story from the police then. Something is fundamentally wrong with the system. There is no way a system like that can stand the test of time. We have to put certain constitutional tools in place. The way how the police conduct their operation fundamentally needs to change. And I'm going to explain.
I wish to confirm to the Jamaican people that Nestor Morrison, OC BIGGA crime, of 11 miles Bull Bay, which is the border of St. Thomas, was fatally shot during an intelligence-led operation by the security forces in Longville Park, Clarendon. Despite many requests from the police for him to turn himself in, he actually did not, and several operations were mounted against him that were unsuccessful, rained terror on the citizens within the 11-mile Bull Bay areas and its environment, killing and maiming several people. I think it's a victory for the people of those communities, and it's a great relief that he can no longer perpetrate those acts of violence against them.
Now, listen to what Fitz said, and I applaud the police them for, get rid of the criminals them off of the street. But I still didn't see any evidence of anything. There's no proof of anything. We didn't see a search warrant. We didn't see anything. So there has to be a way of validating and confirming these allegations and these operations, because it's constantly the same thing over and over. I am not picking up for bigger crime, but what I'm saying is, if you listen to all these situations, and we have had over 30 years of killing, over 1,000 killing for the last how much years, 30 years, over 2 decades, you know, and it is constantly the same thing. So my thing is, the government needs to come up with a better way of proving to the public, because it just seems like constitutional rights are violated and everything. Now, I'm going to say this, and it might sound controversial. When I listen to Fitz Bailey speak just now about bigger crime, he is celebrating the death of this young man. And by him doing that, it seems like he is, how can I put it? He is, I don't want to say heartless, but it seems like this guy has a one-track mind. He wouldn't even mention anything about the community in terms of kids don't do it and this and that. It's just like, yeah, the community is celebrating, and that's a lie, because everybody in that community is tight-lipped and still nervous and not saying a word. I don't see any celebrating going on. So just the way how he did that press release, it was very disturbing to me. I'm saying, why can't we have a more transparent system? Now, I want to touch on INDECOM. I'm going to play some more video and a couple more clip and then interject. But INDECOM was created sort of to protect the constitutional rights of the public in terms of police shooting and everything. And what the government did, they watered down INDECOM. Joel Faulkner, the man is doing a good job, but he has no power. One thing them can do is give back INDECOM some more teeth. So where INDECOM should be more like internal affairs for the police, but the way how Jamaica is set up, INDECOM have their own branch. Them should have the power to arrest and demand, like arrest a police and take them off the front line. Does that make sense? Because everywhere else, in any developed country, America, Canada, wherever, when a police gets involved in a shooting or a situation, they're taken out the front line and then them do a thorough investigation. Not saying that these places are perfect, more perfect than Jamaica, but INDECOM really needs more teeth where they can investigate these police shooting on a broader scale. And I think that was a move of the political people in Jamaica, and make INDECOM become a mangy dog. I ain't doing anything.
That's what happened on Sunday night, because the intent that they had was to come across into Augustown in particular spaces that their rival gang members are,
to carry out reprisals and other acts of criminality. So we had to be very steadfast in preserving that and creating that type of buffer.
The residents in the area are most displeased with the conduct of the police and soldiers on their operation this morning. Perrine Williams, mother of Akeem McLean, one of the men killed, says the security forces acted unprofessionally. The security forces went into the hills of Bedward Gardens, St. Angelo, before daybreak this morning in what they described as a targeted operation for the Berry Gang. During the operation, the police say 5 men engaged them in a gunfight and were shot and subsequently died. A soldier was injured in the process.
Now, I remember this operation them do. And what struck me about this, when I look at the picture of the man them body, you could tell that these guys were sleeping. You could tell they were not in a shootout. These guys were caught off guard and executed. You could actually see how the man them was running, one of them in a blue shirt. The picture is very vivid in my mind. And even Dog Paw, when Dog Paw died and the picture, he had his arm up in the air. Like I said, I'm not picking up for criminals, but I want to know why there is not more transparency. So I'm saying, why can't the Jamaica police force and the army have video body camera on them 24/7 when they're going on these specialized operation and when they are in duty? Why not get a body cam and keep that footage, because that would help us and would actually help the police, because a lot of times the police them is blamed for stuff, because we know it go. You have bad boy around us so kill people, the people them in the neighborhood a ball, oh yeah man are dead, but at the same time them a put up the bad man them. We know that. What I am speaking about is a broader policy. That way everybody will be safe if there's camera. And then the judges and the politician them, parliament, should step up and enhance this policy with constitutional right, meaning that if we see on the video where the police violate somebody right by killing them or whatever, that should be addressed. You understand? And if we see the opposite, where the police is in the right, that should be addressed too. So it's gonna make the system a lot clearer and more transparent. So a couple different things they can do. But I just have a problem with the police coming out and just making some, crazy statement. Oh yeah, we killed Duppy Flame, we killed Dog Paw, he was, but we don't see any information. We as John public, and the reason why I'm saying this, we know the history of Jamaica and the police and the system. So why not do this? I heard Minister Chang have billions of dollars in his ministry, and he has spent probably like 25% a year. So I don't know what are they doing with the money, but equip the police them with GPS, body cam, give INDECOM the teeth to arrest the police them on the spot. You understand? Because you have, when a police is suspect in doing something, say INDECOM investigate him, then INDECOM have to turn that information over to the police force and the DDP. INDECOM should have the power in the Constitution to make these arrests. Just like the DDP, her job is written in the Constitution. So we need more clarity. Even on the gang law that is going on with black man them right now, the judge seems like he's on a constitutional trip and not really applying the law as it's written. So the whole system needs to be addressed. That's my take on it. So anyways, I'm about to wrap it up. And let me know what you think about this. Like I said, I am not advocating for criminals. I'm advocating for transparency. I'm advocating for rights, equal rights and justice and constitutional rights. And that goes for the police them, as well as John public in Jamaica, the whole country. We need more clarity. It's kind of disturbing when you have a police officer do a major operation and come out and make a statement like this. My name is Countryman. I'm out.
I wish to confirm to the Jamaican people that Nestor Morrison, OC BIGGA crime, of 11 miles Bull Bay, which is the border of St. Thomas, was fatally shot during an intelligence-led operation by the security forces in Longville Park, Clarendon. Despite many requests from the police for him to turn himself in, he actually did not, and several operations were mounted against him that were unsuccessful. Terror on the citizens within the 11-mile Bull Bay areas and its environment, killing and maiming several people. I think it's a victory for the people of those communities, and it's a great relief that he can no longer perpetrate those acts of violence against them.